Does your heart race when the doorbell rings unexpectedly during your quiet, peaceful evening at home? Your phone buzzes. Hey, I'm nearby. Can I drop in? Suddenly, your whole body feels a heavy resistance. Society labels you antisocial, difficult, cold. But what if protecting your solitude is actually protecting your mental health? You are not broken or difficult. You are someone who knows exactly what your mind and soul truly need. Today, we explore why protecting your home space is one of the most courageous acts of self-love you can do. For introverts and highly sensitive people, socializing all day long feels like running a marathon with no finish line. By the time you get home, your social battery is at 1%, just enough to keep the lights barely on. Sarah, a nurse from Ohio, started protecting Sunday evenings. No guests, no calls. Her anxiety dropped within weeks. There is a difference between hating people and simply needing space from them. Both are completely valid human experiences. Being an introvert is not a flaw to fix. It is simply how your nervous system is beautifully wired and designed. Highly sensitive people process every detail deeply: sounds, emotions, and energy. This makes rest at home absolutely essential. Knowing your personality type is not an excuse but a map. Use it to navigate your life with more compassion and clarity. Extroverts recharge by being with people. Introverts recharge by being alone. Neither is wrong. Both are beautifully human. The world was not designed for introverts. Open offices, social media, constant notifications. No wonder you are exhausted and overwhelmed. When you finally understand your own energy system, you stop apologizing for the way you naturally and beautifully recharge yourself. Studies suggest that being in a safe, personal space can measurably lower your cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. When you are alone at home, your brain activates its default mode network, a powerful system for memory and self-repair. Your brain uses quiet time to consolidate memories, solve problems unconsciously, and process the emotions from your entire busy day. Researchers find that the unstructured quiet time is not wasted time. It is when your brain does its most important maintenance work. Solitude is not idleness. For creative thinkers, quiet time at home is where their deepest and most original ideas are born. Your nervous system needs genuine downtime, not just sleep. True recovery happens when you have unscheduled, pressure-free alone time. Chronic overstimulation without enough recovery time has been linked to higher rates of burnout and long-term anxiety in adults. Here's what nobody tells you about solitude. It is not passive. Your brain is doing extraordinary, invisible, beautiful work. Your home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It is the only place where you can truly exhale. This is the only space where you can take off your social mask and just be yourself, fully and without judgment. At home, you wear old clothes. You eat what you actually want. You move at your own pace. That freedom is sacred. When someone enters your home uninvited, they are not just entering a room. They are entering your nervous system's only refuge. The soft light through your curtains at dusk is not just beautiful. It is a daily reminder that peace is yours to claim. Your home is the only place in the world where the volume of modern life is finally allowed to turn all the way down. Your home is where your best thinking happens, where your wounds are silently healed, and where your next chapter quietly begins. Like a turtle needs its shell, you need your home to protect the soft, sensitive heart you carry everywhere you go. Silence in your home is not empty. It is filled with everything you have been too busy to hear from yourself all day. A quiet home is not a lonely home. It is a home where you are finally connected to the most important person, yourself. Marcus, a teacher from Chicago, called Friday evenings his locked door policy. He said it saved his career and his sanity. She did not hate her friends. She just learned that she needed one full evening per week to be genuinely kind to everyone else. Think of your alone time as maintenance. A car that never visits the garage eventually breaks down on the busiest road. Try this tonight. Turn off all notifications for just 2 hours. Notice how your shoulders drop and your mind begins to breathe. Your alone time does not have to look productive. Staring at the ceiling counts. Sitting in silence counts. Just being counts completely. James, an engineer, started cooking alone on Wednesdays with no music, no podcast. He says it was his greatest mental health discovery. Your rituals of solitude do not need to be fancy. A cup of tea, a window, and 10 quiet minutes can genuinely restore you. The best evenings are often the ones where absolutely nothing happened, and you allowed yourself to be completely okay with that. When you wake up after a night of true solitude and real rest, notice how differently you feel about everything and everyone around you. Your favorite corner of your home is not just a corner, it is your personal laboratory for thought, creativity, and deep inner recovery. There is a unique kind of joy that only arrives when you are completely alone, completely quiet, and completely yourself at last. Tea tastes different when you drink it alone in total silence. Everything tastes better when you are truly, genuinely present with yourself. Setting a boundary is not rejection, it is a clear and kind invitation to connect on terms that work for everyone involved. I need some quiet time tonight, but I would love to meet you this weekend. That is one complete, honest, and kind sentence. You do not owe anyone an explanation for needing rest. I am not available tonight is already a complete and dignified sentence. People who truly love you will respect your honest no. If they cannot, that tells you something important about that relationship itself. Being a good host to the world starts with being a good and generous host to yourself. Fill your cup first, always. Schedule your alone time as seriously as you schedule your meetings. Block it on your calendar. Protect it like an appointment you cannot cancel. Your boundaries are not walls to keep people out permanently. They are gates you open when you are genuinely ready and truly present. The most loving thing you can do for your relationships is to show up fully recharged and genuinely present, not exhausted and barely there. Solitude is powerful, and so is connection. The wisdom is learning which one your body and spirit are actually calling for right now. There's a difference between healthy solitude and isolation. Check in with yourself honestly. Are you resting or are you hiding from something? Know when you need your sanctuary, and know when your sanctuary might be keeping you from something beautiful waiting outside your door. Protecting your energy is wise, but the goal is not to never need people. It is to choose connection from a place of fullness. Rest is not the opposite of love. Rest is what makes sustainable love possible. You cannot pour from an empty and exhausted vessel. The people who understand your need for solitude are your people. The ones who guilt you for it deserve a kind and loving conversation. Loving solitude does not mean closing your heart. It means opening it only when you have something real and genuine to give from within. Start small. Protect just one evening per week for yourself alone. See how it changes the quality of every other evening of your life. Create a simple entry ritual. Shoes off, phone down, 3 deep breaths. Signal your nervous system that you are truly safe at home. Fill your home with things that genuinely restore you, not things that impress visitors. Your space should serve your peace, not their opinion. Practice saying, "I am not available tonight," without adding 5 apologies after it. Each time gets a little easier and a little more powerful. You are the guardian of your own energy. Only you can decide who is allowed in, when they come, and for how long they stay. Every quiet evening you give yourself is a brick in the foundation of your long-term mental health, creativity, and genuine happiness in life. Honor your instincts. If your body says, "I need to stay in tonight," that message deserves the same respect as any other urgent appointment you keep. Never apologize for protecting your energy. It is the single most important investment you will ever make in every area of your entire life. Your home is the anchor of your life. When it is quiet and safe, you go out into the world as a more complete, powerful person. You are building something important, or so a life with room to breathe in it. That is braver than anything the world asks you to perform. You are not lonely. You are not antisocial. You are someone who knows exactly how to take care of the most important person in your world. May your home always feel like the safest place in the world, where your true self is always welcomed, seen, and deeply celebrated. So tell me in the comments, what is your favorite ritual for recharging alone at home? I genuinely want to know yours. If this video felt like a hand on your shoulder saying you are okay, Please share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Subscribe to build a life where peace is non-negotiable, where your home is your greatest strength and your deepest quiet joy.